Welcome to Season 2 of the Dabbler in a Box video series. My name is Zach, and we're here at the Beer Dabbler HQ, which was once part of the historic Schmidt Brewing Complex in St. Paul, Minnesota's West 7th neighborhood. Season 2 features an awesome variety of breweries and cideries, from established names in the community to brand new breweries, plus a couple of heavy hitters from across the border. We're kicking off Season 2 in Minneapolis' North Loop neighborhood, which is packed with awesome destinations like our first brewery, Modest Brewing Company. They've become a favorite for local beer geeks thanks to their efficiency, innovative recipes, and playful sense of humor. Let's pay them a visit.
Hey guys, I'm John, one of the co-founders, the head of sales here at Modest. Welcome to my roof. Modest opened on tax day, April of 2016. We're several years ahead of where I thought we would be in our business plan. We have an awesome team here. Everybody cranks it out 110% every day.
You know, Modest was founded sort of on the idea of, it's in the name, it's modifying. Taking something that you love and putting a twist on it, or modifying, changing it, putting your personal take on it. And that's what we try to do with beer is, put our own personal twists on them, try to change what beer can be, as opposed to, just what beer is.
Like here at Modest, we always been known for using different ingredients in beers to take more of a culinary aspect into brewing. A lot of different crazy ingredients you don't usually see in beer. Nuts, fruits, marshmallows, and coconut, and graham cracker, and just really invoking those special ingredient flavors into beer and keep discovering what beer can be.
At Modest, we have a special piece of equipment called a mash filter. A traditional brew house would be more like a drip coffee filter, sort of using gravity, steeping, catching it, whereas a mash filter is more like a French press. Two different ways of getting the same product, but slightly different process. Since we use the filter, we have to pulverize our grain into flour, whereas a traditional brew house would just sort of crack the grains to expose the starches inside. When we pulverize it into flour, you're getting 100% of that surface area of the grain, which leads to getting higher, more extract, more yield, more efficiency overall.
We've really hit the New England styles really hard with the amount of wheat and oats we can force feed into a mash tun. I really enjoy like the textures and the mouthfeels that we're able to pull out of those grains.
So this season in the Dabbler in a Box, we're going to bring back a crowd favorite. It's a collaboration we did for the State Fair with Barrel Theory Brewing Company and Ballpark Cafe. It's our Orange Dreamsicle Sour IPA. This beer dabbles in the milkshake IPA territory, but also the sour IPA territory. It's going to be that creamy orange tangerine fruitiness with a nice sour note to it, but at the same time, got notes of vanilla, and it's easy drinking, but at the same time, very flavorful and very summery, and nice and kind of tropical flavors going on in there.
We have a sort of a traditional like fest beer, Foeder Fest beer. So it's going to be oak aged. That should be coming out about mid-September. We've never really done a more traditional style fest beer, but kind of throwing our own spin on it, throwing it in the Foeder.
We have a new milkshake IPA coming out, and then we'll have, I believe, 1 or 2 more barrel-aged Imperial Stout releases, as well as a couple things we can't talk about right now because they're lab hush-hush, but yeah, we've got a lot of exciting things coming out really soon here.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy the Orange Dreamsicle IPA. Come visit us in the tap room, pick up growlers, go visit your local liquor stores, support your local businesses. Cheers.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Nerd D, and I am here at Modest Brewing, home for me, the home base where it all began, where it all started, right in this room, right over here, on a little pallet at Shut Up and Rap. Go 95.3 put on a open mic for local artists to come through and try their stuff. And I had never rapped in front of people before. And in this building, I started the journey that was Nerdy. I've been all over the world since. And so, yeah, I'm really excited because I'm about to show you my very first music video called Take My Picture, that's also filmed right here at Modest. Check it out.
Yeah, I don't got a catchphrase yet. Still don't. This is what the tone about. I don't. This is what the tone about. Still don't. Okay. I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. This is one of my good days, one of the ones that I do believe. Everything that she said to me, like every single time she said, Nerdy, you're super fine. I look into the mirror and I think she might be kinda right, cause I know I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. This is one of my better days. One of the times where I'm not gonna believe the lies, not gonna hide my hot self away. Oh no, cause I'm going out and I'm looking freaking fresh for you, no doubt. I'm a hot beef, I'm a slick piece. When you see me on the street, take your phone out because you know I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. This is one of my best days. X-nay on that XL. Give me one more and it's checkmate. And I'm about an 8 and you like a 10. And we looking like a Ric Flair stable. Soon as I am able, put you on the table. Give you what you want. Oh yeah, I'ma give you what you need. Cause see when I'm feeling myself, maybe I can be the one you need. Maybe I can be the one you tell your friends about when we be hanging out on Becky's couch. If it's the truth, it's not conceited. They be nodding all their heads because they all believe in that. I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. This for one of my bad days. One of the ones where there's no one else. One of the ones where I hate myself. One of the times where I feel like I don't wanna try. Maybe I can take the CD, put it on repeat, and maybe then I will just stop believing that I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. I look good. Take my picture. I look super hot right now, girl. Take my picture. I'm too sexy in this shirt, boy. Take my picture. Oh my God, I look good. Take my picture.
Thanks to Nerdy for bringing his own unique flavor. You might recognize him from his stage-rocking performance in Winter Beer Dabbler 2020. We're gonna hear more music from him later in the episode. But before we do, let's head over to Number 12 Cider, where we're gonna learn about their unique approach to crafting natural cider.
Hi, I'm Steve Hance from Number 12 Cider. We're a cidery located in the North Loop of Minneapolis, about a block and a half north of Target Field. I know you're hearing from a lot of breweries. We're licensed as a winery. Cider is a kind of wine. Number 12 Cider got its start actually out at an orchard in Buffalo, Minnesota. We moved to this location in November of 2018. We're inspired by the colonial Americans who brought cider with them from Europe. Back then, cider was by far and away the most popular alcoholic beverage in America. So we've studied a lot on traditional cider apples and cider making methods. We get apples from all over the place. In some cases, we get apples and we press them here in our facility, especially local apples, where the local orchard doesn't have the ability themselves to press. And sometimes we're able to get orchards to press apples for us. Here at number 12, we have everything from session pear cider all the way to Nolo, which is a blend of our apple brandy with apple juice. And in between there, we've got barrel-aged high alcohol ciders and fruited ciders. 2020 summer, we offered for the first time a cider slushy, very popular. Number 12 comes from the fact that as a hobbyist, I used to number my ciders. In about 2012, I took one of those numbered ciders that I made in collaboration with an orchard in northern Minnesota to the state fair and won a blue ribbon. And that was submitted as number 12. We took that cider, and initially when we were operating as an orchard, we called it Sparkling Dry. We renamed that Voyage here at number 12. Voyage is intended to be a nice thirst-quenching, dry, with a little bit of acidity cider that has character from the tannins that you might find in some specialty apples. Voyage, it's made from a blend of several different dessert apple varieties, a couple of crab apple varieties from Minnesota, and some French apple varieties. The benefit of having a lot of different apple varieties for a product like Voyage is it makes it easier for us to have a reliable product year in and year out because apples change from season to season. Colin is our production manager here. He's my lifelong friend and co-owner of this business, Colin Post. He and I collaborate in the ciders that we make. We do have a little different styles and perspectives. One of the signature products that Colin conceived of here is called Black Market. A little black currant juice mixed in, a nice, light, refreshing beverage. One of my brainchilds here is the Barrel 44, which is a bourbon barrel aged cider that gets fortified with brown sugar in the barrel, and it ends up being almost 11% alcohol. A few things we're excited about right now. We just released several products into distribution statewide, so you can buy our La Route product, Union, and Black Market at a liquor store near you. In the tap room, we're excited to also have 3 new releases. We have one called Miss Morency. It's a re-release. It's a beautiful, nice, warm weather cider that has a little Montmorency cherry juice in it. So it's a fruited cider. We have another product called Odin. That is our second Sizer. If you're not familiar with what Sizer is, it's a combination of mead and cider. In this case, Odin is high alcohol, 13% alcohol, a product that is made with avocado honey, and people are loving that. And finally, we are re-releasing Nolo product. Nolo is a word that we took from a traditional French word called pommeau, which is a blend of brandy with lightly fermented apple juice. Great warm you up drink. Thanks for trying number 12 cider, Dabbler in a Box product Voyage. I hope you like it. Please do come on into our tap room where you can buy any package size right here at the tap room, or check us out at your local liquor store. Hope you enjoy.
Thanks to Steve from Number 12 Cider for his time. You can pick up a 4-pack from their tap room in the North Loop or from your local liquor store. Up next, we're going to take a very, very short walk around the corner to visit one of the true OGs of Minnesota craft beer, Fulton Brewing. From their enduringly popular Lonely Blonde to their experimental taproom releases, Fulton has helped shape Minnesota craft beer for more than a decade. And in this box, we're featuring their Chill City Chugger Golden Ale. Speaking of which,
hey, welcome to the Fulton Taproom patio here in the North Loop. My name is Ryan Petz. I'm CEO, co-founder of Fulton Brewing, welcoming you back to Dabbler in a Box Season 2. Today, I'm going to tell you about our entry into Dabbler in a Box. This is Chill City Chugger. It's our brand new golden lager. It's 4% alcohol, super easy to drink, crushable beer that tastes like beer. Comes in a 12 pack, super refreshing. I'm gonna take a little drink right now. Yeah. One question you might have about Chill City Chugger is, we already have a lager. This is another lager. What's the difference between this and our standard lager? Well, standard, it's now Northern Standard Amber Lager. A little bit maltier, obviously, as an amber. It's about 4.5%, whereas this, Chill City Golden Lager, very light. We don't use any adjuncts in it. It's an all malt lager, mostly Pilsner malt, but very much on that lighter 4%, super easy drinking. About 10 years ago, myself, Brian, Jim, and Peter co-founded Fulton Brewing. We started in a garage in Southwest Minneapolis. Our tap room here in the North Loop was next. A few years after that, we built a second brewery up in Northeast Minneapolis. That's our production brewery, where most of our beer is made nowadays. These days, we actually just renovated our tap room here in the North Loop. We just installed a new 3.5 barrel electric brew house. That's going to be our pilot brew house, our nano brewery for experimental one-off beers that we're going to serve pretty much exclusively here in the tap room. We also, in just a couple weeks' time here, we'll be opening our new indoor kitchen with a brand new menu. So if you're stopping by, stay tuned for that. Check it out on our website. Pretty excited for our chef Brent to have some new digs to cook in. First beer we ever released was Sweet Child Divine IPA. We followed that up shortly after with Lonely Blonde, American Blonde Ale. Those two are still our two best sellers. Lonely Blonde's by far our best seller. We're really known for brewing and fermenting and packaging the really clean examples of the styles. So Lonely Blonde is a very approachable beer no matter what kind of beer drinker you are. If you've just come over from light beer, or if you love hoppy and sour and barrel-aged beers, but you want something that can be your everyday drinker. A little over a year ago, we released our first hard seltzer. We looked at that category and saw a lot of opportunity for better flavors and better quality. We started out with some pretty classic flavors, if you can call it that, in the style. We weren't going for the craziest combination. We have a lemon lime, a blood orange, a berry, a grapefruit, but we really just wanted to focus on making the best tasting seltzers that have a little more flavor, a little more natural flavor than what was already out there. We're really happy with how they've come up so far. We've got some really fun stuff coming out in the next month or two. On the seltzer side of things, we have a new mix pack, second mix pack of seltzer with our most popular flavor, which is blood orange, also in this one. But we have our citrus ginger, that's a new one. That's becoming everyone's sort of sleeper favorite, as well as our hopped hard seltzer, and a brand new one that no one's tried yet, strawberry rhubarb. So pretty excited about that flavor combination. That's coming out within a few weeks here. On the beer side of things, we've got our Spectre Northeast Style IPA. It's really the only hazier type IPA that we make, but it's one that's really close to our hearts. We do fundraising for suicide prevention with that beer. Means a lot to us, and of course the beer is always a good one too. Later this fall, we'll be coming out with our chocolate oatmeal milk stout in 6-pack bottles. That's the first time we've packaged that beer. You may have had it on draft last year. Perfect beer to get you into that winter season. Thanks for watching Dabbler in a Box Season 2. I hope you enjoy the Chill City Chugger, and I really hope to see you out at our newly renovated tap room in the North Loop. Cheers.
Thanks to Ryan and the Fulton crew for having us out at their newly renovated tap room and patio. You can pick up a 12er at Chuggers and a local beer cave near you.
Music isn't a commodity. It's a craft. That's why we go to work every day, pounding the sidewalks and venue floors of communities big and small to discover, empower, and celebrate new and important voices shaping the future of music's history.
Yeah. Woo! You about to get it. N-U-R-D. I'm not the king, no, but I am close. Call me the Duke. I'm dropping nukes. Scorching the earth. Woo! bringing the fire, making it work. Honey, I'm worth, you know that I'm worth it. A couple more O's at the end of the check, but like I'm not concerned. No, I just keep paying my dues for the moment. I know it's a matter of time. I can just stay on my grind. I just be keeping the stress on my melon. If life gives me lemons, I'm bringing in soda and lime. I'm making the Sprite. How? Like mama and daddy are pixies and baby is coming in 9. The magic is due to be birthed. You should be on the alert. You should be doing your dance, singing out on what I'm talking about. The one that you did in the mirror before you done came out. One that turns our heads around, cause I know that I am. Oh yes, I'm currently feeling myself. Cause baby, your love being me, I do not feel the need to be acting like somebody else. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Riding a wave, riding a wave, riding a wave. They gonna hate, they gonna hate, they gonna hate. But we celebrate, we celebrate, we celebrate. I just think I got the freaking hang of this. I don't need no permission to make music. I rock 2XL because all artists do side. And my neighbors probably know my name because I'm doing it right. I keep my eyes on the prize. I'ma test myself, I'ma best myself, I'ma swing from them lights. I keep reaching new heights, so incredible, ain't no cape on my tights. Nothing's holding me back, might make a dream come true that I might make too, and I might make too. Tell them I'm ready, the boys coming heavy, I'm bringing the coke and a smile. Wickedly clever, better than anything most of you people have seen in a while. Sorry, I'm just being honest, I'm just aware that I got this. Ironically, I found that I was a prodigy, nobody stopped me at modest. Don't drink, don't get turned up. Left school, but I learned who I was. Big boy with a heart and a curse to belong in for things that'll make me famous. So it's really lucky I found those who love me and show me my worth was inherently perfect. So get you a ticket and stream you a song. And if you feel it, you can sing along. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Riding a wave, riding a wave, riding a wave. They gonna hate, they gonna hate, they gonna hate. But we celebrate, we celebrate, we celebrate. I'm so high. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. I'm so high. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. I'm so high. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, 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 Levio. I'm so high. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Levio, Levio, Leviosa. Woo!
Yo, it's me again, Nerd D. Remember, I was the guy from the video you just saw at the Currents live studio session. That was me. I was wearing the overalls. It was super cute. Andrea Swenson's as nice as you think, trust me. And we're back here at Modest Brewing, one of the most amazing places in the Twin Cities. Not only do they have wonderful beverages, I don't really drink, but everyone tells me it's the best beer in town, so that's a big thing for you to know. But also, when everything was popping off after the murder of George Floyd, this space held Justice Frontline Aid in its very infancy, our very start. Justice Frontline Aid is a group of like-minded individuals that I helped founded, where we just took our time and gave back to the community while it was in the midst of one of its most troubling and dangerous times. And right here on this patio, we got to take donations from all of you who brought in your goods, your help, your food for our team that went out in the front lines every night. And this place holds a very special place in my heart. So from me, Nerd D, to you, I'm letting you know, Modest Brewing, it's too sweet.
Well, that just about wraps it up for episode 1 of season 2 of the Dabbler in a Box video series. Thanks to Nerd D for bringing the crucial jams, as well as Modest Brewing, Fulton, and Number 12 Cider for joining us on this episode. Next episode, episode 2, we're gonna be taking a trip around our very own neighborhood right here in St. Paul. Cheers.